All right, welcome to the channel. Let's go ahead and turn on the dimension here real quick so you guys can see what we have to work with. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start by going back to my, let's go back to my layer here. One sec. I'm trying to change the color, but I think I'm going to just stay with that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go construct my circle here with the radius of 27.5. I see my drawing. I already draw this earlier to have that shape there. So I'm going to walk you guys through how to do it. First, 27.5, hit enter um, to recall the last thing we did. And we're going to go ahead and construct the 50. I'm sorry, construct the one that is on the outside, which is 45 in radius. Now that I have that, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and construct my center line here. I'm going to do that. Also, I have a 30-degree angle, so I'm going to go ahead and construct that as well. As you can see right now at this point, my angle is 90-degree. I'm going to hit the tab key on my keyboard here. You see that's 90-degree. As I move to the right, the number getting smaller. So I want 30. I'm going to take 30 away from 90. So that means the angle going to be 60-degree. All right, hit escape. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find the center of this radius of 10 here. All right, where is that center? If I look down here, I have this 60 in dimension. That right there is a radius of a circle that I can use to construct. That will be 60 in radius. Now, if I do that, then this location here, the intersection, let's go back to my layer, go to circle. This intersection here is the center of that for me. So let's go ahead and hit escape here because I need the line to be continuous. All right. Construct that to be radius of 10 and also the radius of 18. All right. That's one way of doing the problem by constructing the circle here. Now, let's say you don't have that circle. You could do the other way by going back to the green here. I keep forgetting to get the center line. Click here. I can construct 60 in length because that's what is given from the problem here. I can do 60. I'm going to hit the tab key, however, because I'm going to do the angle. Right here is 30. So if I add another 30, I need to have 60. So I got 90 right here plus 30 more. So my angle is 120 in this case, and hit escape. Now, that endpoint is exactly the location of the center of the circle. So at that point, I can do 10 and I can do 18. Now, I just show you there's more than one way of doing the problem, right? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in this arc here. The radius of that arc is 17. So I'm going to go dimension. I'm sorry, I'm going to go click on circle. I can do TTR, tangent radius. First circle, second circle, and then I'm going to put in 17 right there. I can now trim, and I can trim out some of this stuff as well. Right there. Now I have this R5 right at this location, so I can do two things. I can do fillet by click on first object, then radius 5, enter, then second. All right, the second way to do that, I'm going to go to circle. I can do TTR, tangent radius. I click on the first, I click on the second, put in 5 for radius, and then at this point I have to trim. Now this way take a little bit longer because I have to trim two things. Okay. All right. When that is done, we're going to go ahead and look at the slot here. We're going to go ahead and try to build this. Right here, this slot, the dimension of that is 8, right? If the dimension is 8 and this center line is right in the center of it, so that means 4 to the right, 4 to the left. What we're going to do, I'm going to go to offset, click on 4, hit enter. I'm going to take this to the right 4, take this to the left 4. All right. Now, when that's done, I'm going to select both of them. I know that I want it to be in continuous and I want it to be by layer. Okay. And it need to be continuous. All right. When I'm done with that, I can go to trim. I can go ahead and trim out a couple things here. Those. Hit escape. Now I can select the leftover and I can get rid of it. I could also get rid of this right there. Okay, now that I have that, how many of those do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. So I can go ahead. I'm going to use the array here. Now, if you click on the array, there's multiple different options. We're going to do polar because this is a circle. So I'm going to click both of those, hit enter, and then select the center here. Voila. This is where you can change the number if you need to. In this case, it's all good. Now, when that is done, what we're going to do is I'm going to go to mirror. I'm going to select this option here, and then I'll select this two right here as well. Hit enter, click on that center, snap in, hit no for erase. All right, and then I can just get rid of these to make it look nice. All right, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you complete this problem. It is finished. We're going to go ahead and click on our dimensions here. I'm going to go to my layer. Now, to create a layer in here, you just go up here and you click create new layer and then set up a layer called dimension. I already have one set up. All right, so I'm going to go to dimension and I can go ahead and start taking out my dimension. R18, R10, and this one I believe is R5. And then, so this problem is done. Now, if you have trouble with the dimension, you can go right up here, dim style, go to modify. You can change your text in here to a number that get bigger. And then also your units, change your decimal place accordingly. All right. Enjoy. Thank you very much.